What's up guys, Jared here, Paintbrush Samurai. Today I'm going to give you 10 things that every young man needs to know but probably doesn't know. Alright, now this is not your conventional advice, alright? The first thing that you need to know is about marriage, alright? When it comes to marriage, no man should be getting married under the age of 25. No questions asked. Alright, now why? Well, let's just look at reality, alright? 50% of first marriages end in divorce, and the idea that a young man, 18, 19, 20 years old, is going to be able to choose a life partner successfully is very unlikely. Not only that, but your market value to a woman is only going to go up from the age of 20 to 25, so choosing your life partner at that point in time would be choosing the lowest quality version of yourself to try and pick somebody else. Not a good idea. Alright, and kind of sticking with that, we're going to bring us right into number 2. Alright, for young men, women can never be a top priority. Alright, I've had a lot of friends, a lot of good people I know that spend way too much time chasing women and dealing with girl problems. Alright, right now is a time in your life when you need to focus on developing yourself, and we don't have the time to deal with just women. Alright, now I'm not saying women are all bad. If there's a girl in your life, that's fine, but she can't be a top priority right now. Alright, she cannot come first. Alright, your self-development comes first. She can be top 5, sure. Alright, the third thing that you need to know is that having a college degree does not mean you're going to make money. What? But everybody told me. Well, they lied. Alright, now what college degree does mean is that you're going to have debt, that's for sure. Definitely not money. Alright, the reality is that the reason people with college degrees make more money, or they used to, is because college was for smart people. College is no longer for smart people. College is becoming something that everyone's seemingly having to do, and it's becoming an extension of public school. Alright, if you join a basketball team, you don't suddenly become taller. If you go to college, you don't suddenly become smarter. Alright, forcing everybody to go to college is not making people smarter and make more money. It's actually putting a lot of people in debt. Alright, you don't have to go to college to be rich and successful. Alright, that's something not a lot of people are going to tell you. Now, if you do want to go to school, I recommend you go to like a trade school. They're way cheaper and they're way more effective, and they're going to train you in whatever field that you're actually interested in. Not a bunch of general eds, and it's not going to cost a bunch of money. Alright, speaking of debt, that brings us to number 4, which is do not get or ever use a credit card. Alright, me and about every single person I know or ever met doesn't have positive experiences with credit card. It's for emergencies only. No credit cards. Alright, there's no use to them. If you can't afford something, don't buy it. It's as simple as that. Alright, now number 5 is a tough one. Your family is not always right. What? Alright, look, let's just look at the reality of things. Unless your family, your dad is some self-made millionaire, some technologically advanced superstar, he's Bill Gates, whatever, they're probably not the best people to take your advice for financial planning, right? They're probably average people like a lot of people, and their advice is going to be the same advice you always hear. Get a job. Secret to happiness is a 9-to-5 job. And marriage. Alright? Your family are not financial experts. Unless they are. But that's a pretty rare occasion, right? Now the 6th tip I can give you guys is to develop a work ethic early and as hard as you can. Alright, even if you don't know what you want to do, you don't even know what you're working towards, I have no goals yet, you need to start developing your work ethic right away. Because eventually you're going to find out what you want to do. And it is difficult to develop a work ethic if you've just been being lazy this whole time, playing video games, doing nothing. Alright, so even when you find your passion, it still becomes difficult to develop the habits that a normal, healthy, productive person has. Not to mention, if you develop this work habit, once you find your passion, it's just plug and play, baby. You know, you just insert new habits that you already have established, insert whatever field you're trying to pursue now. Bam, you've already done the hard work. Alright, the 7th tip I can give you is to manage money the best you can. Alright, try to not buy any luxuries ever. Like ever, all right? A lot of young people have this problem, especially if you're 21 and you can afford alcohol now, right? But you need to learn to manage money. It's a really important life skill, and as you get older and hopefully you acquire more wealth, you need to have first practice managing small amounts of wealth, and then you move on to the big leagues, right? If you have poor money management skills now and your desire is to be rich and then you become rich, well, you're gonna lose all your money anyways, so all your work was useless, right? All right, number 8 is get yourself a mentor. All right, seek out accomplished, established men who are older and know what they're doing in their field. All right, I can't even recommend this enough. It's the absolute most effective way to learn, is to find somebody who's accomplished in that field and just pick at their brain. All right, now I think I talked about this in another video, but you're not going to find somebody who just knows it all, right? But you are going to find people who are experts in their field, whatever it is: business, art, music. All right, find those people, seek them out, and soak up as much information from them as you possibly can. It's way more effective than college, which kind of brings me to another reason why college is no good. Is most people working out of college, well, they work there for a reason, right? Because they're not that successful. I mean, unless it's like a big university, but those cost tons of money and you're going to be in a lot of debt. It's totally not worth it when you can find people for free just through friendship. All right, number 9. Do not buy into feminism at all. Don't buy into it. It is the most destructive force in Western civilization in the last decade. And that includes terrorism, racism, war, anything you can think of. Feminism is the worst. Okay, do not buy into anything that's going on over there. I'm not even gonna delve that much into that. I can make a separate video if you really want, but just take my word on this one. Don't buy into any feminist agenda, anything. In fact, just do the exact opposite. It's really going to be quite beneficial for you. All right, number 10 and last one, all right? It's going to be that nobody actually believes in you. Seriously, nobody believes in you. And really, why should they, right? Nobody believes that you can make money not having a college degree. Nobody believes that you're not going to be happy if you don't get married, if you don't work a 9 to 5. All right, because if they did believe that, they'd be doing it themselves, right? But they don't. For most people, seeing is believing. And right now, you haven't shown anybody that you can accomplish anything by doing these things. So they're not going to believe you. And why should they? But in reality, we just don't care. Right? Who cares if nobody believes in you, right? They're gonna believe in you after you do it and you accomplish it. Don't seek approval from people in the meantime, all right? So when you're trying to accomplish all your things, you don't need the approval from other people. You don't need the green light. You don't need other people to say, yeah, great idea, right? Because they're not visionaries like you, and they don't see the future, right? People who need approval, men don't need approval. All right, you know who need approval? Dogs. All right, I have 2 dogs. They need like constant approval. All right, but men, we don't need approval. We just take what we want and we get it through unconventional means, through whatever means we deem necessary. All right, now this video is pretty long, but I think it's a great one. All right, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is Jared, Paintbrush Samurai.